Cape have called for the reinstatement of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. The families received the exhumed remains of their family members who were sentenced to death following their political activities under the apartheid government.
The exhumed remains of Modi Mbizo, Zenzile May, Goliso Namzi, Katsekile Pilapi, Sikwai Mhlaba, Nkosinam Ngalo, Katyana Zoya, Mpitizelo Zoya, and Mute Yawa finally making their way home. 6 of the 9 were PAC members. They were all sentenced to death. Families say the loss of these family members caused great suffering.
There's very much anxiety because even the government of the day, for what they have done, at last, because these are the last remains, there's a lot to be done. You can ask yourself, what do you think what the people are eating? Ever since their fathers were hanged, up to the present moment, as I'm talking to you now.
I was barely young when my brother passed away. His loss caused a great instability in our family. I never got a chance to go to school.
The PAC called for more support for families who have lost their loved ones.
As PAC, we appreciate the work done by the Department of Justice. We're happy that at last the remains are going to be with their families, and we really appreciate that. But of course it can't be enough to return the remains and then leave families again living in squalor, abject poverty, unemployment and so on. So the government must do something.
But reopening the Truth and Reconciliation Commission will be a parliamentary issue.
The work that we're doing has led us to discover, others who may not have been expressly mentioned in the TRC report, because sometimes you find that when you exhume one person, you find 2 others who are buried together with that person. And our approach is not to leave out those, because obviously they may not have been specifically counted in, but their circumstances would be the same.
The families are hopeful that Parliament will be able to reopen the commission. Atule Joga, SABC News, Cofimvaba.